Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? Es Saint Victoria, bienvenidos a mi canal. Este va a ser mi primer vlog en español. Voy a hacer algo que nunca he hecho. Voy a tomar un Uber Moto. Dios me cuide. Nos vamos para el Intercontinental para la semana de las redes sociales, Social Media Week Santo Domingo. Este es nuestro Uber, ¿cómo se llama?
John.
No vale, pero esto es lo máximo. Esto es mi sueño, pasar por todo el tráfico. Y aquí en el Social Media Week estoy con Alexaura Méndez, que también es una blogger y ella da charlas de servicio al cliente para restaurantes. Estamos aquí juntas porque obviamente queremos aprender de estas charlas y estamos muy emocionadas de compartir aquí con todo el mundo en Social Media Week Santo Domingo. No sería una conferencia sin el café. Gracias, Santo Domingo Café, te amamos. Esperamos el café frío porque esa vaina es como un helado. ¡Qué riquísimo! Salud. Esto es literalmente mi razón de vivir ahorita. Está demasiado rico.
You can go to Berlin, you can go to New York, you can be here, you can be anywhere. We all have the same problems. And our answer 9 times out of 10 is, why are you so stubborn? How many times have you told a client this is going to go viral? Our strategy here is to be viral. Or even worse, how many times has a client heard, you know what our strategy is? An influencer. Now, I don't have anything against viral things. Obviously, they're successful, they work, right? But we go out at the table and we're like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get you the best influencer in the world. Why? Why? Not to say that can't be part of the solution. There's a lot of great influencer brand partnerships, right? And frankly, a lot of them are in this room. I've heard from some of the influencers here in the Dominican Republic that are in this room that do some amazing work for brands. But we don't have to start there. We don't have to sell that. If you're still going around selling social, you're doing it wrong. If you're going around and frankly not creating solutions that are social already, you don't understand who you're talking to. We kind of end up with this equation here. So innovation is just need plus application. And the problem is, innovation in the way that we currently talk about it only applies to application. We're here to talk about how we solve for this part, right? We have to solve for this part. If innovation is in both parts, we need to solve for the need. It really boils down to a simple fact, right? So humans have a fundamental need to understand their human condition, right? Sure, survival, shelter, all those things, but as emotional people, all our basic needs boil down to understanding what is happening around us. What is the meaning of life? When you say innovate, all your consumers tell you is that you're loved. If you want to be innovative, concentrate on being loved. Okay? That's all I got for you guys. Thank you.
He totally just snuck in here. Thanks. Technically, Alexaura snuck in here. The Juif. I grew up passing Miami ad school every single day of my life on Alton Road because I went to St. Patrick's.
Okay, yeah.
And it's just amazing to see how you guys grew from being this tiny little house
a little beach
to
house.
this huge internationally known school in Wynwood now, right?
Yeah, our main campus is in Wynwood, and then we have campuses in 16 different countries and cities around the world.
Wow,
So we're all over the place.
That's incredible. It makes me proud to be from Miami.
Yes,
So I think that your talk today was really important because nowadays everyone calls themselves an influencer and everybody wants to do it just because everyone else is doing it without really figuring out, the why. And I went to school at NYU, Tisch, and that was always a burgeoning question is like, why do you do what you do? What advice would you give to content creators such as myself for getting that spark of creativity to actually solve problems and help the world?
I always talk about how influencers, social media strategists, content creators, they are years ahead of our brands, right? Myself being a brand consultant, I sit down with brands quite a bit, and I look to you guys and say, like, you see how amazing she is? You have to look at your brand in a similar way, and I think you guys have most of it already. You use your voice, use it authentically, find that audience that is just crazy about you and concentrate on them. A lot of times where brands and influencers fail is that they try to capture the whole market, and you can't satisfy everyone. So find the thing that it resonates with your followers, and usually that comes from your gut, right? It's why they started watching you in the first place.
So I think that the obstacle here for a lot of young people is that since we're used to seeing people like the Kardashians and just these multi-million-dollar, super famous, super over-the-top people on a day-to-day basis, I think it really affects people's self-esteem.
Yes.
It makes people not really know what it is that they like about you. I find myself having that problem a lot. I think, what is it that people like about me if I don't even know what I like about myself? So how do you get through that? How do you actually I think that through discovering yourself, you get to answer that question, but what are some things that you've done for yourself to get to know who you are?
Yeah, so I have a very dear friend of mine who gave me a great piece of advice. He told me, go find your the five people that consider you a hero, and ask them to tell you why they like you. And it's a really scary question to ask.
Yeah, it's a really scary question to ask.
But where people mess up when people ask them is that they go into it with a very cynical mindset. So they hear that and they say, but tell me specifically what you like about this thing and that thing. And it's just ask them that and then shut up. And really truly listen to them. Because then your job is to extrapolate that and say, okay, how can I apply this to my brand? And then hold on to those things and remember those things. And when you get down on yourself, because vlogging is hard work. That's 24/7. You're shooting and then editing and shooting and editing, and it never ends. And YouTube is constant content creation, right? You have to take that moment and call those people again. And then you just kind of get that boost and you say, okay, cool. Let me double down on those things. Don't worry about the flaws. They will come out. They will be on camera, and people will love it.
That's true. That's really good advice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah,
Have a great rest of the visit of the DR. Hope you like Santo Domingo.
I do. I love it here.
Bueno, señores, hemos aprendido muchísimo aquí en la semana de social media en Santo Domingo. Yo creo que los aprendizajes más grandes que me he llevado de todas estas charlas es, número uno, ser auténtico. Lo otro es ser consistente. Si tú eres consistente, vas a ser exitoso. Es así de sencillo, porque cuando tú eres consistente te pones en la vía de la suerte y todo el mundo necesita ese tilín de suerte. Eso me lo enseñó Emilio Estefan. Y también es muy cierto lo que dijo el señor Willy Díaz: para ser un emprendedor uno tiene que encontrar la necesidad y usar la influencia, usar la verdad de uno para motivar o cambiar la manera que uno se comporta, lo que uno hace el día a día, y cambiar la manera de ser y crecer como humano es el propósito de la vida, creo yo. Lo más importante que aprendí fue la magia de echar un buen cuento, así que espero que yo pueda brindarle todas esas cosas a ustedes, mi audiencia, mis suscriptores. Gracias por ver este video y por último, dale un like a este video, los quiero mucho. Adiós.